I was just getting ready for my day, doing some administrative work and getting schedules together. And here in Lexington this morning, there is some marginal VFR. I wanted to look at the surface analysis chart to kind of get an idea of what is going on. There's some low pressures and troughs, but what really captured my attention over the Pacific Ocean, very strong, massive low pressure system with a center of 964 millibars. This is a system that I think you need to be very mindful of, and when you combine that low pressure with this big occluded front, all those isobars very close together, I'm really interested to see how that weather is going to develop. And not only is it going to be very unsafe for flying as a result of all the vertical development and rising air with that low pressure system, it might result in some pretty adverse weather on the surface as well. And of course, if you're in that area, you're going to have local meteorologists who are going to tell you what kind of weather to expect and when to expect it. But if you aren't already aware, I just wanted you to be aware, be mindful of it as it comes across the country. And here's the prog chart for 24 hours from now. It looks like it's still going to be pretty strong in strength. And there's going to be a lot of precipitation across that northwestern part of the U.S. And the outline in red is about the chance of thunderstorms. If we look at the surface prog chart for 48 hours, that whole western part of the U.S. is just going to be totally dumped on. And it looks like that low pressure system is going to lose some strength, but there's still going to be thunderstorms in the area. So clearly that's going to be a couple days of no flying, at least along the immediate coast. That whole coast is affected with a storm warning currently. And on the back side of that, it looks like there's so many pinks here. A gale warning is what looks like it's the closest, so that means really strong winds. So today, west to northwest winds at 15 to 25 knots, becoming north to northwest 20 to 30. Seas 8 to 11 feet. Now, I'm not I'm not about the salt life, so that sounds pretty tall to me. Seas, and then tonight, seas to 11 to 19, scattered showers and thunderstorms. I think that this is a storm that's worth keeping your eye on if you live out there, being aware of, which you probably are. But that system looks pretty formidable right now. So I just wanted to hop on here, and if you hadn't already thought about that or seen that, be especially mindful of these conditions. It's definitely going to be no flying for a couple days for those of us in general aviation aircraft out there on the West Coast, and I hope everybody stays safe because that looks pretty nasty coming in. Anyway, stay safe, keep the blue side up, and we'll see you next time.